Hey, what's going on, everybody?
How you guys?
This is Marvin
and Amber,
and Liberty is behind the camera.
Say hi, Lib.
Hi.
And we're with the Family O.
We want to give you guys a quick update on our time here in Atlanta, Georgia. This is going to be a fairly quick video. We got a couple of points that we want to go over. We've officially hit 30 days.
Yes, we made our month
in Atlanta. So how has it been for you?
Right, y'all. So we wrote a little note because we are a little long-winded. I just laughed a moment ago when Babe said it's gonna be quick because we can just keep talking and talking and talking. So yeah, we're gonna give you guys a month update. We officially made a month yesterday of being here in Atlanta, and we want to first start talking about how it's been for us as it relates to how different it is from Houston. So you want to start, Babe?
So Atlanta is the South, right? And we just came from the South, and we kind of expected things to be almost identical to how it's been in Texas, but it's been like completely different. Like, it's the South. We've always been in the South, but this has just been a different experience.
Yes.
The people are like super duper friendly, like really friendly. I mean, black, white, everybody is like really very nice, friendly. People just been coming up to us. I don't know if we look like newbies or what, but people have been really friendly.
They've been extremely friendly. Like if you go into the grocery store or if you go into any type of just shop of any sort, people will literally like hold a whole full conversation with you. You know, it's not like super quick, you know, and even I remember like when I would go to the grocery store in Texas, you know, I would be the one that have to speak most of the time and initiate the conversation. But like when you go to the grocery lines, more cases than not, I mean, maybe every once in a while, but more cases than not, someone's going to speak to you and ask you how you're doing. So that's something that has been really good, y'all.
I mean, we've been having like some really dope, just kind of building conversations with people. We were in a restaurant not too long ago, and all of a sudden it just turned from us three talking to the cashier to another lady that was there from New York jumped in, and we just got to talking about just everything, the experience of Atlanta, how it's been, you know, some of the issues on a racial aspect of how Atlanta has been. It just has been a great conversation with like so many random people.
That's very true. And remember, even the owner of the restaurant jumped in and was talking to y'all. So that's one of the main things we love about Atlanta is the people. And also a lot of people are transplants like us. So if you meet somebody that's like born and raised in Atlanta, like that's like a unicorn, guys. Virtually every person that we've come in contact with, that, you know, we will ask, well, you know, how long have you been in Atlanta, or have you been in Atlanta your whole life? They usually say that they are not from here originally, and some of the main states that we've met people that have transplanted here have been what? Ohio, New York, Philly, where else? Florida. Yeah, those have been like the main ones we continuously keep hearing.
We met one guy that was actually from Texas. Oh yeah. But he was like in Houston for a little while, but
for school.
Not very many people from Texas, but a lot of people from Ohio, New York, and Florida.
And even it was interesting when we just had dinner tonight, you guys. We were going around the area where we were, just looking at some of the shops and kind of seeing what food options they had, and we noticed we've ate at a few Chinese restaurants since we've been here, and so Babe, we were talking, Babe and I were just talking, we saw another restaurant tonight, and he was like, it's set up just like New York, and I told Babe, I was like, I'm gonna go inside and see where they're from, and y'all, they were from New York, they were from Queens. Like the whole setup, like in Texas, for example, we have like little small shop, or we had little small shop Asian restaurants, in particular Chinese restaurants, but then we have a lot of dining too, you know, where you can actually sit down, nice tables and stuff like that, but we noticed here that it wasn't a lot of that. So you know, we were talking and we were thinking some of the other ones we went to were probably from New York as well.
And the owners said that they were from, she said she was from Queens.
They were from Queens.
That's different, because a lot of the Asian restaurants we used to go to in Houston look like more wide than anything. And here in Atlanta so far, it's been more narrow.
Yes.
And if you've been to New York like we have,
you know what we're talking about.
You know what we're talking about. It's like that hole in the wall.
Yeah, it's very small, compact.
Yeah, Asian restaurant. You get your food behind the glass, that kind of thing.
And you can see them cooking in the back as well. That's another thing. So everything's kind of open. So, but anyway, so let's move on to the next point, babe, which is one of the things that we love about Atlanta is the nature that's here.
Living here in Atlanta, I mean, I know people have said, you know, had whatever they had to say about Atlanta in general, and we've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, but like we have not seen people that have talked about the beauty of being out here, like, and we're not talking about like in the city Atlanta, we're talking about like the outer part where you see the trees, you see nature. We've seen trees of like every color. We saw pink trees, white trees.
It's where we're staying in our Airbnb, you guys. The owner has this tree that's kind of like a fuchsia, kind of burgundy-ish flowers. I mean, it's just, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Like when you just walk outside, like we can't wait to get outside every day because we're just interested to see what is it gonna look like. Yeah,
because we got here, guys, it was winter time and you know, it was super cold. Everything was just barren, but now the spring's kind of starting up. All of the plants and stuff that have been blooming, it's stuff look like a postcard.
Yes,
like,
it
for real.
really does. It's so beautiful. And even right behind, well, we're in the basement, of course, in Airbnb. So when we walk out the door right here, there is just trees all in the owner's backyard. Yeah, and like you can hear like owls, you guys. We've seen owls, red birds. I mean, it's just crazy because it's like we are not used to that.
We're not used to that. Libby's behind the camera. But I want to ask Libby, what noise does an owl make? We ain't hear that in no Houston.
No, we have not. You only see that type of stuff, you know, like if you go to the zoo or some type of nature center, but this is just like everyday living, you know. It's like crazy.
Oh, y'all spoiled out here on the East Coast. Like y'all get all these beautiful plants and trees and all that stuff. In Texas, it's just flat. It's flat,
y'all. Yeah, and definitely like the neighborhood that we came from in Texas, it was a newer development and everything. So like no mature tree. Even like remember we had been in our house almost 7 years, y'all, and our tree that was in our front yard, it still was just like puny. You know, it still hadn't like matured or anything. So we're just loving all this natural landscape that God created. It's just, I mean, everywhere you go, you'll see it.
Atlanta has got Georgia, just the whole Georgia, the Carolinas, all that stuff. It's a beautiful place to be, especially in the springtime, because you see some of everything, y'all. It's been like super dope.
Yes, it definitely. Okay, so the next thing that we want to talk about, you guys, is the food.
Oh Lord. Oh, we just got back from eating right now, and many of you guys know, and if you're just now you know, watching our video, we want to welcome you to the channel. Please be sure to subscribe. Follow us on Instagram if you're not at @the_family_o. Many of you guys that do follow us on Instagram, you know that we're vegans. We're pretty, you know, we show our food and all that. So you know, we've been vegans for about a year now, and Atlanta really and truly caters to the vegan lifestyle. So Atlanta caters to a vegan lifestyle 100%.
Big time.
And it's not just like rabbit food, salads, stuff like that. Like they've got like really good southern food, comfort food, soul food, Asian food, like, and it's not just tofu. We're talking about enoki mushrooms. Like we've never heard of enoki mushrooms.
Sushi, vegan sushi.
There's a plethora of options in general, eating wise. Obviously Houston has a lot more restaurants, but if you have specialized eating habits like we do as vegans, Atlanta, like, whew, y'all got it on point.
They definitely do. And I know, like, I was talking to a friend of mine that was talking about like with California, because we know that California is known for a lot of you know, vegan spots as well. But from my research, you know, they have like a lot of kind of fast food type stuff. But like Babe was saying, I mean, they really have like down home cooking restaurants.
We want to give a quick shout out to Jana's Soul Food. They're in Lilburn, Georgia. Y'all need to go check them out. Jana's soul food. They're a soul food restaurant.
Yes.
And traditional, just regular meat, chicken, all that stuff.
But then
they have a completely separate vegan menu. They don't cook it on the same stuff. They cook their normal food and the vegan soul food. It's
good, y'all. They have like y'all vegan fried chicken. They have. We just went the other day. Babe got some chicken and waffles. Let me see. What did I get? I forgot what I got. I got
tofu scramble.
Yeah, tofu
that looks
scramble.
Like eggs.
Yes, it looks like eggs. They have.
You got the vegan chicken nuggets.
Oh, that's what I got. The vegan chicken nuggets. They have vegan mac and cheese.
I had vegan chicken and waffles.
Yeah, they have yams. They have. I'm trying to see. They have so much stuff. Dessert and stuff. Yeah. And then like it's a very like small shop, y'all. That it's like. And actually, they're from like Philly. Are they from Philly?
I think they're from Philly. And then there's Tassili's Raw Reality. That's another good
raw
one.
Food. Yeah.
Both of those are black-owned businesses. Yeah. Veg Green is not black-owned.
It's an Asian restaurant.
But the food there is dope. There's so many vegan options out here, guys, and we are loving that because it was definitely a food desert where we lived in Houston, and that's no longer the case.
That's true because we lived in the suburbs, and here we're in the suburbs as well of Atlanta. Yeah. So like it's such a blessing, y'all, to be able to find that type of food like in different parts, of the suburb. Whereas you usually would see that type of stuff in the city or Midtown and things like that, which they have a lot of food there as well. We don't go into the city that often, y'all, because I know y'all heard about the traffic issues here in Atlanta got some traffic. Yeah, it is true, but we've been so blessed that we haven't had to deal with a whole lot of that where we are.
So anyways, so you can see like nature, y'all. We've been seeing stars, and you might say, what do you mean you see stars in the sky? Well, when you live in the city, especially a big city, y'all, there's so much what they call light pollution. Yeah. And it's just, just bright lights, street lights, buildings, everything. All that stuff, and it makes it very difficult to see the sky at night. But being out here in Atlanta, there's like it doesn't help. It's pretty scary though, because when you're driving on the roads and stuff, everything's like pitch black dark. But you are really a lot closer to nature being here, especially if you decide to live in the suburbs. Because you just see everything in the night sky. It's a beautiful thing. And
I just wanted to talk about the parks that are here, y'all.
Oh my God.
These parks, they are so beautiful. Yeah. And like, it's funny because one day when Daddy was at work, Lib and I decided we were going to go explore, and we went to this one park that was not too far from where we are now, and it was so many people at this park during the day, y'all. They were like just exercising. It was kids on the playground. I mean, and I'm talking about any color you could think of, people were there. It's so diverse here. We forgot to talk about that. It's extremely diverse, as well as just people just looking for a healthier lifestyle. I'm talking about people really exercising.
You see old 70-something-year-olds, they out there jogging. You don't just see one group of people that look like they're focused on health. It look like everybody is about that health as well.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one thing, you guys, that we were interested in, knowing that we'd be coming to Atlanta. We wanted to come here because of the vegan lifestyle, and we wanted just a different overall holistic lifestyle as it relates to our health and just working out and movement and just being able to enjoy the outdoors. We've always wanted that.
And peace of mind, just being close to nature, just like my baby was talking about with the parks and stuff. Like you literally can like hear God. Like you literally, a lot of times, in life we just got so much going on, just so much noise, so much, just life happens. So sometimes you got to get still, you got to get peaceful, and the parks out here definitely provide that.
Oh my goodness, they really do. I mean, it's so different than what we've been accustomed to. I mean, we had some nice parks in Texas, but even our best park does not compare to just their low quality park here. Not even low quality, but just maybe the one that we'd be like, okay, I like that one better. It's just so crazy. And if you get
the parks out here, dope.
They are very dope. And if you get a chance, you definitely have to check out our Instagram page. The _family_o. Yeah, where we posted a picture. I think it was yesterday. We went to this. Oh my goodness, this park is so beautiful. And like when you see it, you'll just think like you're looking at like a postcard or something you see out of a movie. It's just unbelievable. It's like, wow, God, you are dope.
It's some stuff that make you think bears gonna jump out. That's how close you feel to nature. It's been really cool.
It has been very cool. So
we say all that to say that it's been it's been some ups and it's been some downs since we've transitioned here. But overall, we are loving it, y'all.
Exactly.
We're loving it, loving it.
As it relates to Georgia, it's been just amazing. Now, our living situation, we're going to talk about that a little bit later in another video. You know, that's what more of what Babe is talking about. But you guys, if you haven't been to Atlanta, you haven't been to Georgia, you have to come and visit.
It's so cheap.
Yes, and don't get caught up in maybe some of the things you may have heard about or that you've seen on social media or even on reality shows and things like that. Right. I mean, there are parts that have that, but then there are so many parts where you won't see any of that, you know. So it just depends on where you are, but it's such a beautiful place. We're so blessed by God to be here, and we're just looking forward to just continue this journey. Yeah,
so this is our 1 month update, guys. We made it. We're okay. You know, we didn't get lost in the woods and nothing like that. It's been really dope. We're gonna check in with you guys again probably in the next maybe another 30 days update as we get closer and closer to being in our final destination, our home, you know, that's currently being built right now. And other than that, we appreciate you rocking with us. Please be sure to share this video on your social media, on Facebook. Help us out. You know, we're our channel's growing. We're almost at 5,000 subscribers, which is like insane because it was, you know, we didn't really know if we really had anything to bring to the table as far as videos, because it's 1,000,001 people on YouTube. But you know, we've been, you know, sticking to what we think people would enjoy. What we like to see. We like to watch ourselves. You know,
just to see the growth, to see Liberty, how she's been growing.
And this has really been like an online diary for us that we've been appreciating sharing with you guys. So if you value the videos, if you enjoy it, you know, we would appreciate it if you gave us a thumbs up and share it. And until the next video, this is Marvin,
Amber, and
Liberty.
And we're with the family. Peace.